The Omega Male. Who are we? What are we like? What are we about? Much of what you will read online is actually true. We are the invisible ones, the ones who often can't hold a job, the losers, the misfits, the outcasts, so on and so forth. We are known as the types who live in our mother's basements, jacking off to porn, playing video games all day and night, World Warcraft nerds. We are pretty much, the creepy types, the misfits, and we really just don't fit in. We have a different purpose in life than the rest of the normal people. Now, through I've come to the conclusion that our job in this lifetime is to build an inner foundation, to build inner strength. I read Rush's book, Don't Bang Denmark, and he compared the U.S. to Denmark very well. He said that the U.S. is like a jungle where the top men got to enjoy the glorious fruit, you know, and the top few, the alpha males, got to fuck all the girls, whereas in Denmark was like a zoo where with 24/7 vets on hand, and that everyone was getting laid, but just not as much, but everyone was getting an equal share of the pie. People like us, the Omega males, would thrive in a place like Denmark. But why were we put here in a jungle known as the United States of America, where natural selection is the name of the game? Here's a conclusion I came to. We are here to learn to adapt, to become stronger souls, to learn to survive in a hostile environment without the benefit of a herd. In Denmark, you are kept and taken care of by the government. In America, you're on your fucking own. Let's talk about American women now. It is completely irrational to say that all American women are cunts, that they're all entitled, they're all fat, masculine, they're all feminazis. Just all the things that guys bitch about online all the time. Now, literally some of the most beautiful, feminine, well-mannered women in the world were born and raised right here in the good old USA. Even in Minnesota, you have some real stunners working at restaurants as waitresses and the department stores, Victoria's Secret, you name it. We as Omega men often criticize every woman here because we have no access to them. One thing my father taught me, he was a hard-charging alpha male, by the way. He worked in Hollywood as a cameraman, and he was so good at his job that he was given top contracts, places like France and Spain, drank the good liquor, fucked the finest women, stayed at the good hotels. You get the picture. I've even seen him walk into parties, where he would just have complete command of the place. He had everyone's attention, and all the best looking chicks there that were single were hanging off his nuts. I mean, that's just the kind of guy he was. He was born with a rocket on his back. But he fathered a son with lead shoes. Now, where do you usually find Omega males? Typically, the welfare office, and some that are better off, in Thailand, Philippines, Europe, places like that. Now, guys like Roosh, even though they love to talk about that they're real alpha men, that they're not a bunch of pussies, these are Omega men that have adopted alpha characteristics and they try to use it intellectually. But a real alpha doesn't even think about it. That's just the way they are. Alpha males don't need to leave the country to find women because they have access to the prime pickings here, as well as the most prestigious jobs. Now, as omegas, we are often confused with betas, and we may share some of the characteristics of beta men. One characteristic of a beta is a breast man, or men who like big tits, Because if you notice, the word beta is found on the word breast. For me, I like big tits. Bigger the better. But that's besides the point. Now, continuing on, even though we're confused with betas, we are not white knights. We are not manginas. Although we don't get to be alpha males, we're not going to be emotional tampons. You know, we're not going to kiss the ground some bitch walks on just because she has a vagina in between her legs. You know. Anyways, if you go through my channel, you'll see my playlist section. I created 3 playlists. Not 3 playlists, but 3 playlists. Okay, fine. I have the alpha male, the beta male, and the omega male soundtracks. You can check out the 3 different styles I created through music. Now, moving forward, I just started to write a book about this, and it'll take me a while to finish. I'll announce when it's ready for your tablets. But it'll be a while, so don't worry at this time if you're interested. A wise man once said, "Know yourself." It is through self-awareness that we grow. Thanks for watching. Peace.